Okay, for those roustabout, as I promised you, I'm going to make some video and we talk about how to progress yourself, right? How to become a crane operator, how to become an assistant barge master, how to become a barge master. So this will be the first video I'm going to share with you. And okay, first of all, right now you probably it's already been in the industry for 5-10 years, okay, and you still never get any promotion, okay. So you need to think like a barge master, okay. Why I say you need to think like a barge master is how a barge master judge the deck crew. Judge meaning to see you how you work, whether this guy is trustworthy and ready for the next promotion. If you right now you're still a roustabout, okay, so first of all you need to show your interest and ask question. So this is the point that you need to know is question. So when you are roustabout, okay, for example today you see some activities on deck, such as a changing crane wire, okay, so who is organizing the work? So must be the barge master, correct? Then why they are changing the crane wire? So you need to ask the barge master. So you must find a suitable time as well, right? So end of the shift, right? Try to go to control room. You see, if he is not so busy during that time, and just speak to him. Hey, if if the barge master name, okay, just go, hi. Just now I see you organize for changing the crane wire, and I'm one of them also helping. But may I know why you change the crane wire? You see, so now you start questions, and the barge master will think, okay, this guy's interested to know, what's happening on deck. You see, so that will change the mindset of the barge master and focusing on you, that you are interested with the job and you want to learn. So this is very important. So every time you work on deck, try to look for something new every day and you ask questions, okay, so that the barge master know that you are interested. So most of the thing, if I'm a barge master, I will give this opportunity to you to learn, right? So let's, for instance, like for crane, you start asking question why you change the crane wire. So the barge master will answer you, right? You say, oh, okay, this is the company policy. Every 18 months you need to replace the boom wire or the whip line or the main block. You see, so he was trying to explain to you, or probably he found a damage on the wire, so you need to change the crane wire. You see, so he will try to explain to you, and of course you have to keep showing your interest at all. You don't just stop right there. You see, so then you can ask the next question: how do you change the crane wire? Can you show me how? You see, then some of the barge master get, very not easy. Say, I know you don't see me today, blah blah blah. But if you go for the second days, you can just ask them, is there any document that I can refer to, I can read, so then the barge master, oh yeah, there's a one crane manual, you can go and read, so you bring the manual and read, and you start again. After you reading, just ask few questions. If you don't understand, you can just keep carry on asking questions, but not on the same day, of course. You need to find a suitable time. I say find a suitable time is very important, because barge master, they have 1,000 things to handle, so you have to ask question at the appropriate time. Okay, so what is next? What you need to learn next, right? So you are doing a lot of deck work, like slings. Okay, you see slings, there's some service hands coming every 6 months, right? And do it MPI, then you paint the color, change the color coding, then you find a suitable time again, ask him why we need to do all this, so of course he will try to explain to you, for sure, right? Of course you need to make some effort sometimes after they tell something, if you want to make a note or whatsoever, so that to keep you, remember all these steps, why they are doing that, you see. So keep going with question. Question your boss, I can tell you, your boss also will be willing to tell you, because the more he teach you, you'll be better, and you make his job a lot easier. Okay, so when come to the next job on changing crane wire, okay, he might put you to lead, not say lead, probably assistant leader, during that, assistant leader means probably normally we will assign to crane operator to supervise all the changing out of crane wire. Of course, sometimes we have to go there and see as well. So he probably put you in charge, so at least you will think, oh, I have to put the new wire drum here and there. So the third job coming again, the same job, you probably will be the first candidate they will think of you. Okay, you go there and arrange for me. Okay, so that's it. So this is the attitude. This is just talking about changing crane wire. There's 1,000 things on that you can learn every day. So you must show your interest first. First your interest and question, and question. Okay, so what is next after the first one? I'm talking about attitude of learning and question. So the second one you can do is when you see something on deck which is not right, let's say slings or stingers everywhere. They put stinger is there a little bit here, slings here, it's not organized on the rig. So again, you go approach the Barge Master. You say, hey, I think that stingers and the wires we should put in the same place, right? Normally you keep all the stingers on the same place, so when you want to find, you want to use it, you know where to find, and the housekeeping wise it looks very nice. So you can give suggestion to the Barge Master. Okay, why don't we make a hook, somewhere near the behind the crash bar, so put a hook there and line up all the stingers. So you give suggestions. So remember, you always give suggestion to your Barge Master. Okay, so but when you give suggestion, of course it's going to need to be very practical. If you can sketch for him, do something and show him, okay, we can design like this. So of course he is a person in charge of marine, right? He can ask whether to do fabricate box or hook or whatever you need to make it easy for everybody. Okay, so if we give the first suggestion and he likes it, right? Of course he like, if I'm a Barge Master, I will be very happy to do something for the crew and easy to work with. So things like that you can suggest. So normally what happen on the rig, you tell me. Okay, you work. Okay, I give you an example, very easy, and the next suggestion I can quickly give you now. Normally you work on the rig, you can't find the tools, correct? You don't have these tools, you can't work, you can't have. Why? You see, then the tools keep missing. Okay, and especially adjustable always went missing, because these are the necessary tools on board that everybody is using. Of course, sometimes they are not stealing. The rig is not stealing. It's just somebody borrow because it's not put in a proper place. So people just tend to go up. It's very close to their working area. It's easy to find. Just open and take. You see. So you can suggest to Barge Master, hey, can we do a toolbox for each crew, for instance, right? And then I'll make sure that the new crew, the new tools that's coming, I make a inventory of it, you see. So then in that way, every week we check and we make sure all the tools are still there, and if there's any damaged tools, I'll report to you, so then you can buy new one for me, you see. So these are the suggestions, you give suggestion that which is going to work, because you can take care of your tools with a proper container or the built-in fabricate one in your ROUSTABOUT locker, and you can have ask him to give you a lock, you see. So you can have a key or a password or padlock, then you make sure that the tool is always there. Then when you work, it's going to be very efficient, because when you go to your locker, spanner is there, everything is there, impact wrench is there, chipping gun is there, everything is there. So these are the suggestions that you must always think. Sometimes you say, oh, this is not working, so I need something for me, so it's easy for us to work. Okay, so now come to my turn. I was thinking, oh, this roustabout is very good because you always think of how to improve the rig. Okay, so you always have question and you always try to improve the rig. Okay, so this is first and second things that you need to do. So the first, asking question. Second, you try to improve the rig and give suggestion. Okay, so the next thing is you need to do, keep giving suggestion to a roustabout. I'm not asking you to do every day, you know. You can do it once a week, you know, if you find something which is practical for enough, you know, for the suggestion. Okay, see, now I'm a Barge Master. I'm very happy. I will notice you right away because you always very proactive, you know, asking question, learn. Asking question means learning. Asking question and then improve the rig, give suggestion. Okay, so this is how you want to learn and to progress yourself as a Barge Master. Okay, as a roustabout, sorry, as a roustabout, and you want to be a Barge Master. Okay.